Hi, my name is Janine Guadagno, and I'm doing some research for a novel that I want to write about one of the early residents of the Eastern Shore. But I just wanted to take this moment to thank those of you who have contributed to the Accomac Library. This has just been an incredible tool in my research, but also just to thank you for your foresight. I mean, so many times old books just get tossed and we don't really see the value of keeping these things. So I know to house an old book and to put it in an area where it's not going to decay, and what you're doing right now about upgrading the library, it takes just a lot of consideration to think about how these books will affect the future. And thank you for doing that. Also, something else that is just amazing that you're doing is not donating these books to something like the Library of Congress, which I've done research there, but for an amateur writer, someone who's not well heeled in the book of writing and kind of doing it on a fly, having this in a public space is incredible. So the first time I came to the library, I brought my granddaughter with me and my mother. So my mom was going to watch my granddaughter. Well, I just looked through the library. I really didn't know what it had to offer until I found the Eastern Shore Room, and that was amazing. I was so happy. But because your library is in a public setting, you have a children's wing there, which is pretty amazing. And so for 3 or 4 hours, when I found the Eastern Shore Room, I didn't even come up for air. I just found so many books, and I'm writing down the titles of them, so if I can't get back, maybe I could find them in another place. My mom had no trouble keeping my granddaughter happy. She read her children's books, kept her occupied. If we would have done this in the Library of Congress, that wouldn't have happened. So the fact that these books are easily available to the public, easily accessible, thank you. Thank you for that foresight. The other thing that I wanted to just to mention here is how great this is a resource for the Eastern Shore. So the Eastern Shore has been relatively unscathed with commercialism, and a lot of time and energy, I'm sure, has been put into saving the shore and protecting the land. And that's been great because now this land is going to be a resource. And when we do run out of undeveloped beachfront, we can go to the shore and our kids can see just how beautiful nature is without any kind of embellishment by man. But what your library is doing is it's preserving the history of the shore, and that wouldn't be seen in other places. As I did the research, I was amazed at how much impact the founders of the Eastern Shore had on the founding of our nation, and I did not know that, and schools don't have time to teach all that. So, the fact that your library is preserving and protecting the history, which I don't think would be done anywhere else, is pretty amazing. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I just hope that you continue to keep those efforts up. It's a great resource to me and to the greater community. Thank you. Bye.